Information about three linear relations is given. We're going to start first by looking at relation number 1 and what's the information that we can extract from this graph. The first thing that we can take a look at is we can see here very clearly that the y-intercept for this line is 6. I'm going to choose another point on the line that is easily identifiable, which is this line right here. This point right here, and I'm going to use rise over run for the slope. So I'll write that down. The slope is equal to the rise over the run. So when I look at this and I count, I'm going to be going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 5, and I'm going to go across 1, 2, 3. So our slope is -5 over 3. And I will highlight that information in yellow. Relation number 1 has a y-intercept of 6, and it has a slope of -5 over 3. I'm going to now look at relation number 2. And relation number 2 has a slope which is easily identifiable from the equation as 3 over 5, and it has the same y-intercept as relation number 1. This one has a slope of 3 over 5 and a y-intercept of 6, which is the same thing as number 1. I'm going to look at the table of values next. I can look at the y values and follow the pattern. 30 to 25, down 5. 20 to 20, 25 to 20, down 5. 20 to 15, down 5. 15 to 10, down 5. So when I look at these -5s, that is the change in y, which is going to be represented by our rise. Now looking at the x's, 3, I'm going to go up 3 to get to 6, up 3 to get to 9, up 3 to get to 12, up 3 to get to 15. These values are the change in x or our run. So when I look at our slope being rise over run, our slope is -5 over 3. I'm going to go backwards, following in the pattern. So I would have to have a 35 if I'm going to be going down by 5. And if I follow the pattern here, I will have a 0. So this 0, 35 is our B. This is our y-intercept. B equals 35. And let's highlight this information in this blue color. That's for relation number 3. That's our y-intercept. And here is our slope. So if you notice, the slope in 1 and 3 are exactly the same. Relation number 3. So now it's time to look at our options in the multiple choice question. Multiple choice question number 1 states that relation number 1 and relation number 3 have the same slope. Is that true? Yes, it is. That is true. It then tells me that relation 2 and relation 3 have different y-intercepts. When I look at the two y-intercepts, the y-intercept for relation number 2, b equals 6, and this one for number 3 is b equals 35. Are they different? Yes, that is true. So it appears that this is the correct answer. But we still have to continue to consider the other options. Relation 1 and relation 2 have the same y-intercept. This is true. While relation 1 and relation 3 have different slopes, that is not true. Different slopes is not true. Therefore, this is not an option. When I look at option C, relation 2 and relation 3 have the same slope right off the get-go, same slope. That is not correct. C is not the correct answer. Looking at option D, relation 1 and relation 2 have the same y-intercept. When I look at above, yes, that is true. But looking at the rest of the statement, relation 1 and relation 3 have the same y-intercept. Do relation 1 and have the same y-intercept? Does relation 1 and 3 have the same y-intercept? No. D is not the option. So therefore, our answer is A for this. A, by looking at y-intercept, 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 slope, slope, and slope.
That was easy.